How did goal setting and spiritual guidance help you in your stroke recovery, as detailed in My Stroke, My Story?
If I'm really honest about it, I would say that the reason I'm back to the Mary Sharp that I am now was purely through my spiritual belief. I really believe that. The first year I survived. I really struggled because it was a severe stroke. The fact that I didn't die was probably more a miracle than anything. And then to actually recover from it, I was told it was going to take me 2 years. Now, absolutely right, it did. But thank God I had spirituality. I clung to it. I would speak to my guides at night. I would go to sleep. My main guide was Paniket. And when I spoke to Paniket, I would pour my heart out to her, really. And it was just a brilliant way for me to relieve the anger and the hurt that I'd suffered through the stroke. You don't really talk about it, and I certainly don't now. I never really talked about the hurt or the anger, but it was there. And if I hadn't had my spirituality and my guide, Paniket, around me, I'm not sure if I would have made it through, to be honest. But it was 4 years, and just for 4 years I talked to my guides. I drove them nuts. I'd wake up in the morning and go, well, I'm awake, I'm here. And I'd go to bed at night and say, just keep me safe through the night. It was probably 4 years. And I remember we just shifted into this house and living on the golf course. And I remember thinking, I've got to go back to golf. And so I went up to my guides and said, can we get back to golf? And they took me, pretty much. So for me, my guides coming in and being with me all through that. But if I was really honest, I would have to say that I'm sure my guides actually gave me the stroke, because I was on a pathway of running at 1,000,000 miles an hour, never stopping, never really thinking about what I should be doing or could be doing better or helping people more. And I'm sure they just sat there and thought, this is not what we want from you. We're going to stop you. Boom. And boy, did it ever stop me. So, 75, setting up the website, it was because I'm well enough now. I can go out and speak to hundreds of people or thousands of people. It's not a big deal for me. I say it's not a big deal for me. Of course it is a big deal, but it's not something that I find difficult to do, especially when you're talking about something that you're passionate about. It's easy to do that. And the other thing is, I love helping people. I'd like to think that when I passed and leave this lifetime, that I've left some residue that will have helped people to understand life better. And if I look at it now, I'd have to be honest to say that I'm probably a hell of a lot nicer person than I used to be, because I'm not quite so gung-ho fast. I'm ready to settle down and listen rather than talk. Yeah.